So you're about to run The Haunting of Ypsilon-14, and you want to make it truly terrifying. Many Wardens just read the module and hope for the best, but you're here because you're looking for those specific secrets and strategies that will leave your players checking their closets for weeks. I'm Andrew, and as someone who's run this module many times and refined its scares, in this Warden's Guide, I'm giving you 5 specific techniques that will elevate this one-shot from a simple monster hunt into an unforgettable night of sci-fi horror. Alright, let's cycle the airlock and earn them credits. First, let's talk about the monster's psychology. To truly unleash its terror and give it the perfect hunting ground, you must first understand its core behavior. Many might think of it as a brute to be directly confronted, but the key to its terror is that it truly stalks and isolates its prey. It doesn't want a fair fight. It wants to pick people off one by one. If the players start a huge firefight, it will likely retreat and wait. So, our first job as Warden is to give the monster a perfect hunting ground. Your best tool for this is the shift change. Have your players arrive just as the day shift is about to begin. This is the perfect excuse to scatter your 8 NPCs across the mining station. Sonia's in the workspace greeting and organizing. Rosa could be fixing the elevator. Others are in the mess, the washroom, or their bunks in the quarters. This creates isolated and hopefully neglected NPCs or even PCs. Now the monster has targets. As a soft rule, any character that has been neglected is the one who dies next. Often players can feel detached from NPCs, making their deaths less impactful, but this idea is a brilliant way to force player and NPC interaction and get them invested. For the first 45 minutes of in-game time, the freight elevator is broken. One of the engineers, I use Rosa, is actively fixing it. Why is this so powerful? First, it explains why more people are lingering in the common areas instead of being down in the mines. Second, and more importantly, it funnels the players to explore the locations that aren't behind locked doors, the quarters, the mess, and the washrooms. This is your golden opportunity for the players to get to know the crew of the mining station. If they don't know these NPCs, they won't care when they start dying. That's a problem. This ploy manufactures the role-playing that makes the later horror so much more impactful. And don't forget about Prince the Cat. Most Wardens might see him as a cute detail, but he isn't just flavor text. He is one of your most powerful tools to manipulate characters around the map. First, you can use Prince to break an imposed quarantine. If your players smartly decide to gather everyone somewhere in the station, you can have Morgan flip out, insisting he has to go find his cat. This forces a character to leave a safe area, creating a perfect story excuse for the monster to strike. As an alternative, this is also a great opportunity to introduce the yellow goo subplot. While Morgan is searching for Prince, he stumbles upon the infected tissues in Kantaro's bunk and becomes infected. Second, you can use Prince to build tension. If your players are slowly and meticulously searching the crew quarters, have Prince suddenly dart out of a vent and hiss aggressively at something behind him. It breaks up the monotony and instantly cranks up the tension. Now to the yellow goo subplot, which is fantastic. You might be tempted to reveal an infection immediately, but to maximize its impact, you need to plant it like a time bomb. When an NPC like Morgan gets infected, don't reveal it. Let the infection brew. The real payoff comes much later. Imagine this: the survivors are finally escaping. During a final check of NPCs onto their ship, Morgan's infection is discovered. Or worse, if enough time has passed, he could suddenly enter that super strong phase right as they're about to escape. This creates a final horrifying dilemma for the players, who must decide if he's going to join them in the escape. It is a brutal and memorable ending. Finally, just narrating the horror will only get you so far. To truly amplify the atmosphere and terror, you need to assault their senses. Here's our lightning round of tips. First, audio. Don't just read the transcripts. Use the audio files that come with the module, or even what other people have created. Play them for your players. This is infinitely more terrifying. Second, sight. Keep reminding the players about the infrared goggles on Dr. Giovanni's ship. Seeing otherwise invisible footprints approaching or leaving a room amps up the tension immensely. Third, drama. Use the airlocks. They are a perfect opportunity for a dramatic standoff, a self-sacrifice, or even a race against time as the door grinds to a close. So there you have it. 5 techniques to make your Haunting of Ypsilon-14 session truly terrifying. To recap, set the stage for slaughter, use the broken elevator ploy, weaponize the cat, plant a time bomb, and assault their senses. What are your best tricks for running this module? Let everyone know in the comments below. As always, you can find my affiliate link for this module in the description, and the Mothership RPG Discord is an essential resource for maps, images, and other Warden needs. If this guide was helpful, hit subscribe for more analysis of how to make your sessions terrifying so that your players start demanding hazard pay just to show up. Good luck out there, Warden.